Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. Welcome. My name is Michelle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And those of you who are turning, God bless you. Thank you for helping me build this channel. Feel free at any time to leave comments below. I love to know how this energy is impacting you. Leo, this is a tarot card reading. It's an energy reading. So please apply it to where it resonates in your life. It is for Leo sun, moon, and rising sign because it is an energy reading and it is a timeless message. This message comes to you when it is supposed to reach you. So have faith that you're hearing it when you're supposed to, not when it uploads for the first time. If you want the exact time, date, place, astrology for specific weeks, then please go to my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation Leo, so that you can get that full weekly breakdown, because I do them for each zodiac sign, weekly, week ahead astrology forecasts. I love you guys, and I hope to see you there as well. All right, so let's do this. Let's focus on the two cards that came out in front of me. Bugs. It's interesting because this card, it kind of makes you want to itch. It kind of irritates your skin just looking at it. They're in this beautiful situation, so nothing is really wrong except that everything is, because everywhere you look there are irritants. There's just something making it not perfect. Something is bugging you about the situation. There's also a sense of bug, as in feeling like you're being listened to or spied on. That's kind of getting into the paranoia. I think mostly it's just feeling irritated, feeling like things aren't as perfect as they could be. A lot of times that could be expectation versus reality. Like if there were no expectation, then things would just be great. You'd be at a summer picnic. You'd be at a summer celebration. You'd be having a great time. There are always bugs, right? At the most ritzy parties, there are always bugs. There's always something that is going to come on in and not be what you expected or what you're familiar with, and this is an impediment. So there's a sense of something is bugging you and frustrating you because it feels like an impediment. It feels like a challenge to the things that you want to accomplish, and that is bugging. It's almost like what is bugging you is just looking at that mountain of things that I have to do. So what this tells me is generally the energy is, okay, I'm frustrated this week. It doesn't mean that things are actually bad. It just means your reaction to them could be very frustrating. And so what we want to determine is, is this a real challenge, or is it just me and my, foot on the accelerator that is creating the challenge? The best way to handle that is to take a step back whenever you get frustrated. Exhale your breath and then think of 3 things that you are grateful for, and do this at regular intervals during the day to sort of bring yourself back to your blessings and what is actually working out for you. This does imply that there could be some frustrating impediments or a sense of, I wish that I was dealing with bigger issues instead of this little piddly stuff. But it's the details that are actually the most important in so many situations. And so it could be our egos that are saying to us, hey, I wish I was dealing with the big stuff, not this little stuff. But it's like, listen, the little stuff, just appreciate the easiness of it. Appreciate the fact that you just have to go and smack it off, as opposed to hiking for 18 miles to get, a quarter way up the mountain. There's a sense of maybe your ego is tricking you by saying, I'm not big enough, I'm not good enough this week because I'm not getting the big problems. I'm not getting the big complications. I didn't get the big project. And there's a sense of, that's just BS. That's just BS. Find the blessings in the situation, not the misfortunes is sort of going to be the challenge this week. Let's get into the details, because the details always change things. That's because they're important. We have the King of Wands front and center. That represents you. So there's definitely a sense of your direction and something that you're working on to create and moving forward. And listen, my son is the best. And he said to me the best quote just the other day. because I was telling him about stuff that was happening with growing my business, and he goes, Mom, that just sounds like, you know, growing pains. Like it's like you gotta fail or spend money. You gotta fail or spend money, lose money to make money. It's like that's actually not something to be scared of. That just means that you are growing. This is a bump in the road, but you're still on that road and you are still moving forward. And even if you get a flat tire, you have to stop to change the tire, but you're still on that road and you will move forward. It's like this is a part of growth. And I want you to remember that and think of that every time you get really frustrated, because honestly, I know you have the courage, and I know you have the stamina, and I know you have the wherewithal and sort of the goals. It's like your eye is on the prize, but there are obstacles and bugs that are for some reason front and center for you this week. Your focus determines your reality. It's just a week, man. It's just a week. Listen, if you are watching, yeah, there are opportunities. Look at that. There are definite opportunities. It's also calling you to use one of the best tricks in the book when you're feeling down, or you're feeling set upon, or you're feeling like there's just everything is against you. The best hack to put yourself into the, once again, positive frame of mind of having is to give. Is to stop thinking about what you don't have, and to acknowledge all that you do have by sharing your advice, sharing your time with people, sharing I understand. You're the one actually that's going to be helping people, because you're the one that's been through this stuff before. Like, you've dealt with this crap before, and though it's irritating to be dealing with it again, it is because you have been through it that you can now give that wisdom to others and get others through it. And guess what? That is going to increase your value this week. That's what's going on. This sense of, listen, this is an opportunity for me. All these challenges, all these obstacles are actually opportunities for me to grow and for me to demonstrate just how good at shit I am. But it's not intentional. I think that you're going to be so distracted by all the frustration. I was about to say, if you are watching the astrology for this moment, for when this video is released, Mercury just went into retrograde. There's going to be a lot of tech issues. Like, there's going to be a lot of failures because Mercury is conjunct Uranus while it's retrograde. So I could tell you this right now. You've been through this shit before. You've been through this crap. And you're going to have the knowledge and the wisdom of how to get through it. So this is actually, whether you realize it or not, an opportunity, because as frustrated as you are walking into that office or that garage or wherever you are dealing with all these issues, people are going to be really, really impressed. Because guess what? This is a motherfucker who understands how to handle this situation. And it's actually going to be like a time for you to shine. Crazy, right? Crazy how it starts out with just frustration. Leo. Ah, yes. Everybody's going to love you. Opportunity for deeper love, for deeper appreciation. It's also an opportunity to give and show how loving you are. This sense of just do it for the good of doing it. Don't do it to get. Do it to share. It's almost like a sense of what could be frustrating you and bugging you is that too much of you've held inside. There's something to give now. It's not about receiving. There's something to give now. And I'm not saying, hey, cross watchers, take advantage of your Leo friends. I'm saying that part of this frustration is that you need something to do with your energy. And so please, there's plenty of places to put it. This could be altruism, this could be philanthropy, this could just be basic kindness. But this could also be a sense of you receiving love because of all you've given, of all the ways that you have in some ways helped other people overcome their obstacles. So there is some sort of receiving as well this week because of all the obstacles and challenges you gave yourself over to help others. Holy crap! OMG! Now you have the Ace of Swords, so you have the Ace of Cups, and now you have the Ace of Swords, which means victory and success, announcement, clarity. A lot of times this card comes out just for Spirit to say, yeah, Michelle, you hit the nail on the head. Like that, not to, tap myself on the back, but yeah, like this is it. This is actually Leo finding themselves in a situation where they're dirty and their sleeves are rolled up and their hair is a mess, but oh my God, people adore them because look at the recognition, and this is when the recognition will come back around to you. Victory and success over hard-won challenges or circumstances, mountains that you've climbed, and now because you've climbed them, you have the stamina to give. That is the secret to success this week, and I gotta tell you, this is when it comes back to you. It's all coming back to you. The way in which you contributed. So it could be something in the past as well. Who have you contributed to in the past? How have you contributed in the past? This is it. And it's also a brilliant idea, a brilliant breakthrough. Remember, Mercury and Uranus are genius level energy when they're conjunct each other. So there's a sense of, now I understand how we fix things. So your idea could change the game, by the way, taking leadership through action and goodness, a sense of healing through giving, a sense of healing through self-sacrifice. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Actually, let's get a moon card. So in 2 weeks from now, we just had the second new moon in Aries on the 20th, but if you're watching this in April, we're headed toward a full moon in Taurus. The sun has just gone into Taurus. So, no, it's not a full moon in Taurus, full moon in Scorpio, but it's in Taurus season. Oh, you better stop. Just the nature of this reading was this reading, because it starts out pretty frustrating, right? It starts out challenging, but if you stuck through it, and you're here with me now at 12 minutes in, you're getting the good news. The energy is gaining momentum. And this is what we have. We have a waxing crescent right now, which means it's saying that right now, the energy for this success, for this movement, for this huge breakthrough that you may be on the forefront of, breakthrough, I think this is in terms of others and how you impact others, which could be especially those of you on the Leo Virgo cusp, because your natal suns are in opposition to Pluto. So it's like you're pushed to be the change. You are the agitator. And this energy is growing and growing and growing. And then we have this coming and pointing you toward the future. New moon. Like, are you kidding me? Luck is on your side. Just keep doing what you're doing, Leo. Let's see where the future is taking us, shall we? Okay, describe this energy, God. Just let us know a little bit more about it. Let us know a little bit more about it. Leo, please, Leo. Oh, you're going to have faith, but Ace of Cups. Something that you love or that you love enough to go out on a limb for is actually bringing you into the future. I don't know what that necessarily means, but I do know what this means. This could be just something that you love a lot, that you are in love with, care about. This could be a marriage. Two of Wands means it's love that's so big it's going to make you change. Maybe even change where you live, decide to actually physically move and go to places that you don't know or don't understand, maybe going to change your work. But luck is on your side saying, yeah, you are being pushed by the universe through this like impetus to, or this inspiration. You think you're just doing it for somebody that you love. You're actually a conduit, like a current maker for the universe, to push the universe forward to in the direction that it wants to go. You're making this move. You're making this move. This is some sort of move. It is a leap of faith. The Hermit has to do with faith. It's also healing. It could be an indication that you are deciding to move for work or change your location of work or change the style in which you work. Maybe even in some ways take some time off to just be by yourself for a while, or not be by yourself, but to focus on those that you love, those that you care about. And that's what you in your head are think you're doing. But it's got a lot more to do with that. Let's go and see. We're gonna get to the extended. The extended links are down below, pinned to the top of the comment section. I'm sorry, down below in the description box. And I've attached them to this video so you can click right on them and get right to them. But if you are watching this on a television set, none of those links are available to you because it's just not available in the television version right now. So go to your mobile app, go to your desktop, your laptop, YouTube version, and the links will all be there. And then you can meet me in the extended. I'll see you guys there.